Hello, beautiful souls. This is Amy Dean, and I am so excited to connect with you on these questions that you've been asking in our emails, in our polls. And just a reminder to all of you who are new to this, we have a Tuesday transformation poll where you can ask anything connected to your awakening spiritually together journey. And of course, anything to do with the Akashic records, any emotional inner child questions that you might be stuck on. I'm here to support you and to answer them via our videos here. So knowing that, please do participate because I want to hear from you. And today I have a member question that I'd love to present to you and see if maybe it also is something that you're feeling inside and that you've wondered about. So this person asks, is there really a life purpose? Or is life or living life itself the purpose? Great question. So, let's think about this for a moment. We're usually so involved in trying to find our purpose, right? And we do anything to figure out what that is. Now, I'm going to give you the perspective from the Akashic records because that is where a lot of my experience has come from. And in the Akashic records, I have discovered something called a soul agreement. So from this perspective, all of us have an agreement that we've chosen to incarnate into this form. And this agreement tells us what we're going to experience, the relationships we're going to have, the kind of karma we're going to go through, and of course, also goes much deeper into our future, past lives, and so many other things. But one of the signature aspects of our soul agreement is our life purpose. Now, with that being said, to answer this question, that yes, from the standpoint of the Akashic records, we do have a life purpose. Now, with that being said, from the records, what I've uncovered is that there's actually two different aspects of our purpose. And that way you can kind of understand a little bit more about what this looks like and what it feels like to you. So first, there's an inner purpose, and second, there's an outer purpose. And, often if you are fulfilling your inner purpose, then sometimes it just naturally unfolds into your outer purpose. And then other times you might be trying to work at an outer purpose and forget that there's an inner purpose that needs to be cultivated and understood first. So I'm going to go briefly over the differences. Your inner purpose is how you show up, what you cultivate inward. These are your soul qualities, such as love and such as connection, such as freedom, maybe, such as compassion, such as being kind to others, or having this, maybe even this ability just to reach out and be supportive, when others need it. It could also be that one of your inner purpose, aspects or, soul qualities is peace or joy, quite simply, to tap into those qualities within yourself. So these are, well, definitely qualities, but these qualities are aspects of your inner purpose. And then we have your outer purpose, how your inner purpose shows up. This is what your outer purpose is going to look like. So that's kind of like the action taking. This is what we typically think when we think purpose, right? We think, how does my life show up? So the interesting piece here is that when you are tapping into those inner qualities of your inner purpose, you are actually already on the road to discovering what the outer purpose is because you're cultivating that within you. So it naturally shows up intuitively to you. And then your outer purpose, at some point does become really obvious, and then you can take action on it. However, some people only ever work with their inner purpose, and then maybe that is just noticing what it is to be grounded every day. And maybe that's your purpose, to reground and reconnect. And then for others, maybe it's finding a way to move from your inner purpose to your outer purpose. There really is no right or wrong way, but your soul agreement tells you a lot about what these different aspects are. And you can access them through the Akashic records. So that's an interesting, definitely fascinating journey to uncover. And knowing that, I do encourage you to sit with it for a moment, because I know we sometimes think my life purpose has to be big, right? Has to be really impactful. But honestly, just affecting one person's life and then their life affects other people's lives is impactful, right? That makes a huge impact. It makes a huge difference. So know that even if it feels like you're not doing what it is you want to be doing on a grander scale, know that we can't really see that, right? We can't see what kind of grand scale is really happening. Whereas one larger vision of impacting lots of people might be going out and speaking, for example, versus, staying at home and taking care of your family. But maybe that's what your purpose is. There's no difference between big and small, or better or worse than, when it comes to purpose. So to come back to this questioner's question here, right? Is there really a life purpose? Yes, but it's a little more complex, as I've answered here. So I'd love to hear your reflections. I'd love to hear any follow-up questions too that come to mind. And I look forward to chatting with you all about this a bit more. And of course, please let me know any insights that showed up for you along the way as well. All right, I will see you soon.